Some crazy results from our latest Facebook ad tests for dog training business owners. Stick with me. I tested Facebook several times over the last several years and never really got it to work very well. I've had some success with organic strategies using Facebook groups and stuff, which I've talked about in some of my other videos. But when it came to their pay-per-click ad platform, I never found that it really worked very well until recently, when one of my clients was generous enough to share one of his Facebook campaigns with me, and I couldn't believe how well it worked. So we took basically the structure and the format of his ad, and we tweaked the copy a little bit, and then we tested it in a second market, and then as well as a third market, which we actually just started. So I'm going to go over some of the results that we've got from both the second market and the third market that we've been testing it in. So in the first market we tested, we started on the 2nd of November. It was a Friday in the afternoon. We ended up getting 8 leads that day. We got 2 leads on Saturday. We got 9 leads on Sunday the 4th. We got 5 leads on Monday. We got 3 leads on Tuesday. We got 5 leads on Wednesday. We got 7 leads on Thursday the 8th. We got 4 leads on the 9th. We got 7 leads on the 10th. We got 7 leads on the 12th. We got 5 leads on, 7 leads on the 11th, 5 leads on the 12th, 2 leads on the 13th, and then 3 leads on the 14th when we shut it off. So a total of, I believe, around 65 leads, which is pretty insane. Hang on, let me open this up again. So the campaign's done really, really well, and that was basically less than half a month. The second campaign, we started in yet another market, a slightly larger market. I would still say this one's kind of a medium to large-ish market. And we just turned it on yesterday afternoon. And as of this morning, it's now 10:55 a.m. It's received 6 leads. So 3 things that seem to be contributing to the success of these campaigns. Number 1, really, really strong copy. The copy is the persuasive text, the writing that accompanies the ad, accompanies the picture and everything else. Number 2, we're using the Facebook lead ads rather than the straight Facebook ad platform. I mean, it's part of the same platform, but it's one of the options that they give you, the lead ads. And number 3 is both the demographic targeting as well as the geo-targeting. You really got to get that ad in front of the right people and the right people within your city, not the city next to your city. So hopefully that's helpful. Hey, if you don't have time to test Facebook, or you've tried Facebook before and it hasn't worked and you've just spent a lot of money, for years, I thought that Facebook was just a place where people go to screw around and chat with their friends and argue about politics. And it probably still is, but we figured out how to make it pay. If you're interested in testing this, because again, I need to test it in more markets before I really roll this out as a service. But if you're interested in testing this in your market, we'd be happy to run the test for you. The management plus the ad spend, everything all included, it's $1,000. Most of that, not all of it, but most of that is going to the ad spend to actually run the ads. And our goal would be, I'm pretty confident we can deliver at least 60 leads in a period of a month. Now, it might be more, it might be 80, might be 100, it might be 120. But I think bare minimum, we should, in most markets, be able to deliver about 60 leads minimum through this Facebook thing. And I think it's worth it to test if your average lifetime customer value is at least $1,000. $1,500 obviously is better, but that way you're throwing $1,000 at something to run for a period of a month, and with a minimum of 60 leads, you're going to make money from it. It's just a question of how much money and what the multiple is. And I'd like to know that too, as feedback, because if we can run a campaign that consistently delivers 60 to 120 leads per month, and we can do it month over month, and you could spend $1,000 and turn that $1,000 into $20,000, that's really attractive to other dog trainers who would like to do the same thing by hiring me to run those campaigns. So if that sounds good to you, get in touch with me here on Facebook or YouTube or wherever our platforms. You can send me an email at adam@burningdirect.com. And then we can talk more about, what your local market looks like and what your expectations are and what I think we can do with this Facebook advertising thing. So originally I had talked about combining that with our Google AdWords service. After talking with a number of different business owners, we've discovered that it's probably going to be better for us and for the client if we separate these two services. So we run AdWords services, and separate from that, we run Facebook advertising. But again, if it sounds interesting, or if you just like to learn more, give us a holler, and I'd love to talk to you and see how we can help grow your dog training business. Now, if you are interested in Google AdWords, visit dogtrainertoolbox.com. And in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see a box that says Expert Google AdWords Management for Dog Trainers Only. Click on that box. Read through that page. At the bottom of it is a link to my calendar app. You can find a time and a date that works well for you so that we can get on the phone and chat and find out if what we're doing with Google AdWords, or Facebook for that matter, would be a good fit to help grow your dog training business. I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com. Take care, guys.